To the rock, an overtime goal by Cam Breginger will long be remembered as the tally en route to a title. West Essex has been here before. 6 seasons ago, the Knights hosted the trophy as the top public hockey team in the Garden State. Now they look to return to glory. It's Hopewell Valley against West Essex for New Jersey's Public Beat Championship, next on MSG Varsity. MSG Varsity presents High School Sports Showcase from Newark, New Jersey. It's the NJSIA Devils Hockey Championships. In Public B, Hopewell Valley takes on West Essex. Hello and welcome to Prudential Center. Steve Degler along with Pete Caggiano. And Pete, a bit of a surprise in this game as we have a 10 seed against a number 8 seed playing for the championship.
But we have two very good teams, Steve. West Essex takes on the personality of their head coach, Mike Giapapa. Real scrappy, hard-nosed team. Short bench, though. They only use about 10, 11 players per game. And maybe a telltale sign come the third period. Hopewell Valley, a little more balanced. Good offense, good defense. First time a Colonial Valley Conference team has been in this championship game.
Let's take a look at how these two teams reached the championship game, including a couple of exciting contests in the semifinals.
Well, the game between West Essex and Madison, a real barn burner, 2-0 West Essex, but the big game was Hopewell Valley. Overtime over Jefferson up at the Skylands, and some people say that to this date, that's the game of the year.
Let's take a look at some of the individual talent we will see in this game today. And starting for Hopewell Valley, it is Chris Daly.
Chris Daly, just a junior. Small kid though, only 145 pounds, but he can score with the best of them. 18 goals, 33 points. He's real good around the net.
And on the other side for West Essex, the top gun is Travis Trent.
Oh, Travis Trent, I like this kid. He's a good one. 71 points on 34 goals. Center, also a junior, probably log about 30 of the 45 minutes.
So it is West Essex taking on Hopewell Valley for the Public B Championship. We'll have the opening face-off from Newark coming up next. You are watching High School Sports Showcase on MSG Varsity. Welcome back to Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey as we continue our pregame coverage for the Public B Championship. Number 10, Hopewell Valley taking on the 8th seed West Essex. Let's take a look back at those two exciting semifinal games to see how these teams advanced here. For the Bulldogs, an overtime win over Jefferson got them here. Second period, Chris Daly takes advantage of the game's only penalty, scoring on the power play, giving Hopewell Valley the lead. But with 3:47 left in the period, Jefferson with a 3-on-1. Sean Mullen beat Grant Mitchell to tie the game. But in overtime, Matt Apgar will put the puck on goal from outside the blue line. The Jefferson goalie couldn't handle it, and Cam Breginger dashes in to knock it home, giving Hopewell Valley a 2-1 win. Now they faced West Essex in the finals, and Bulldog coach Paul Merrow knows this one won't be easy.
I heard they're three solid lines, good defensive core, good goaltending, and we'll have to do our best in eliminating mistakes on our part and getting the pucks in deep and not turning over in the neutral zone and make the best of our opportunities.
The road to the finals a little smoother for West Essex. They blank Madison 2-0. 1:29 into the second period. Jack Boyd Diaz was in the right place to score on a rebound of a John Fox shot for the game's first goal. And with 1:43 to play, it was Fox scoring on a shorthanded breakaway as the Knights' Mike Kuzo pitched a shutout to get West Essex back in the finals for the first time in 6 years. Head coach Mike Giapapa hopes his team will continue to play to its strength.
Our team has really come together since November. Our top players have really come around, and I tell them before every game, now is your time to shine, and they're really starting to pick it up for us, and we're playing very good as a unit. Our team is really playing and gelling together as a unit, and our defensive posture has been very good.
It is Hopewell Valley and West Essex. We'll get things underway for the Public League Championship from the Prudential Center next on MSG Varsity. Steve Degler, Pete Caggiano back at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey for the Public B Championship between Hopewell Valley, the 10 seed, and West Essex, the number 8 seed in the bracket. Hopewell Valley with a record of 18-5-2 on the season. Paul Merrow is the head coach in his third year. 43 wins, 23 losses, and 4 ties behind the bench for the Bulldogs. West Essex at 19-6-3, 15th season behind the bench for Mike Giampapa. His team won the Public B title back in 2004. Hopewell Valley goaltender is Grant Mitchell, a 1.71 goals against average this year, a record of 17-3-2. On the other side, coming off a shutout in the semis, is Mike Kuzo. He is 11-3-2. The sophomore has 10 shutout wins so far this year. Dave Brown, Jamie Snyder are the officials, and we're underway from the Rock. Hopewell Valley in the black, West Essex in the white. And already a big hit to start things, and a shot from the point by John Devlin goes well wide. Hopewell Valley with the pressure here on the first shift of the game. West Essex tries to clear. That's kept in by Chris Scannella. Scannella at the point will fire one, and a save is made by Kuzo. He sticks it aside. Out in front and a stuffer. Kuzo tries to cover up and finally will get the faceoff, as a very dangerous play from out behind the net, giving the Bulldogs an early scoring opportunity.
Hopewell Valley putting a lot of pressure and watches the wraparound attempt from behind. First, he reaches out with his left hand to Kuzo, but he doesn't get it the first time. Not till the second attempt is he able to hold on for the whistle.
That was Matt Apgar, a 5'8" junior, who tried that backhander. Kuzo has been tested here early on. Faceoff will come to his right. Won by the Bulldogs. Zan Kimball at the left point will dump it behind the net. Bulldogs keeping it in again. Nice play by Ian McQuarrie. West Essex trying to get out of its own zone right now. Good forecheck once again by the second line. Centering pass, and that shot goes wide as Gabe DeLisa took a hit as he fired it. And now the Knights to center ice. Icing is waved off. And back to play it for the Bulldogs is Ian McQuarrie. Another big hit in the corner, as these two teams very physical in the early going.
But I think West Essex a little tentative here, maybe a little bit of nerves. First time in many years playing in this building.
In the slot, shot flipped through by Wes Beckler, and Grant Mitchell hangs on as he gets to touch the puck for the first time.
And that's important for a goalie to get that first shot, and that was an easy shot for Grant Mitchell, who comes into tonight's game with a save percentage of .928. Watch as the pass comes from behind the net. There it stopped. Quick wrist shot, kind of floating in the air. Watch as Mitchell sticks out the left glove and holds on.
Matt Trank at the left point couldn't handle. He's missed a chunk of the season. The Knights can't keep it in. Back the other way, Matt Apgar, one-on-one, fires a wrist shot, and making the glove save is Kuzo to hang on.
Kuzo did what all good goaltenders do. He squared himself up to the shooter, came out a little bit, maybe 3-4 feet beyond the crease, and was able to smother the shot.
13:23 to play. First period in the Public B Championship here in Newark, no score. Randy Donovan goes left side, that's cleared away by the Knights. Behind the net, set up by Kuzo. Tom Parenzine leaves it for Teddyevsky. He gets sent to the boards by Apgar. Now working behind his own net, Parenzine losing the handle momentarily. Donovan at the point, sends it toward the net. It deflects wide to the left of Kuzo. West Essex will chip it to center ice. Delayed offside here as waved off. Eric Wolfer gains the blue line. Left circle, his shot is blocked down by Donovan. And back to the neutral zone.
Randy Donovan doing a good job there, using those big leg pads of his to stop the shot from even reaching the goal.
Two converging on Parenzine. He gets it ahead nicely to Travis Trent, the leading goal scorer for the Knights. Centering pass, not much on it. Penalty coming up here. As that pass went off the side of the net, we've got an interference call against Hopewell Valley, and West Essex will get the first power play of the game.
Hit him just a little bit too early. He was back checking real well. Watch the play. Wow, look at that check right there. Game is getting a little physical, as Gabe DeLisa will sit 2 minutes, our first penalty of the evening, and that'll be for interference.
DeLisa, a sophomore, and actually there's two in.
Yes.
John Devlin is also in as well, so
maybe they did catch that elbow in center ice.
it is a full 2-minute 5-on-3 for West Essex, as Devlin and DeLisa are both in the box. Both penalties are interference.
Now it's real important here that West Essex take their time. If they score at this point, one guy comes out, they still have a power play for the remaining time. Work the puck, you have a 5-on-3, no need to rush.
Shot deflected in from the point, and now it's waved off on a high stick. They will take the goal away. It was deflected in by a high stick, and we remain scoreless.
Davey Brown, our official, waved it off immediately as the stick struck the puck above the height of 4 feet. It's no longer the height of your shoulders, it's the height of the crossbar, 4 feet. See if we get a look at it here. There's the shot. Oh, yes. Stick was well above the height of 4 feet. Take a look from this angle. As we see right there, yep. Notice he ducked to get his head out of the way. He left his stick up in the air.
Eric Wolfer had the shot from the point, and it was deflected in with a high stick. Here's Trent. The 5-on-3 continues for another minute 15. John Fox behind the net, in front, and a save made on Wolfer. Back to the left point, Parenzine. Cross ice for Wolfer. Back to Parenzine. Midway through the 2-man advantage. Center point. Trent tees it up, and Mitchell makes the save. Looking for a clear here, the Knights. They can't get it out. Parenzine able to keep it in the zone. And finally, Hopewell Valley will clear. Apgar shorthanded. A rising shot that goes over Kuzo with 40 seconds left on the 5-on-3.
Kuzo looked like a outfielder misjudging a fly ball on that one.
Parenzine will carry in, gets double teamed. John Fox, backhander. Mitchell goes between his pads and score! So the 5-on-3 is cashed in by the West Essex Knights, and they will still have a 5-on-4 for 29 seconds, as that appeared to get deflected in front as well.
That time Grant Mitchell couldn't quite close the pads as the puck just snuck between his legs. There we take a look at the backhand. Oh, nice little tap in front. The shot came from the point, but it's the tap in front on the rebound. There we'll take a look. Deflection, there's the backhand shot.
Matt Trenk will get the goal. Again, he has missed a good portion of the season, had a concussion. John Fox will pick up an assist. It was his shot that set up the rebound in front.
And they'll remain 5-on-4 as the goal negates one of the penalties.
4:12, the time of the goal. West Essex cashing in that full 2-minute 5-on-3. At the red line, Beckler looks to send it in. Playing without a stick is Kyle Farina. He'll quickly head to the bench as Hopewell Valley gets the clear. So the penalties are now over, back to full strength. Tom Parenzine picks up the second assist in that goal as West Essex is up 1-0. And what a strange situation to set that up, Pete, where you see 2 minor penalties called on the same play against the same team.
And each by a different official, so they both saw something different.
In front, that hit the post behind Kuzo as Michael Devaney had a good opportunity.
And Kuzo did not know where the rebound was. He was looking left and right until the puck was just cleared out of the crease.
Beckler gets taken out by Zan Kemble. Kemble 6'2", defenseman. West Essex with a giveaway, flip through center ice. And retreating nicely is Travis Trent. Trent, 28 goals last year as a sophomore, 34 in his junior year. And here he is, weaving through traffic, goes down, gets right back up, makes the move, looks to shoot, and Mitchell makes the save.
Wow, what an individual effort. End-to-end rush, starts from in front of his own goal, falls as he gets to the red line, gets himself back up, makes another dipsy-doodle move, and great save by Grant Mitchell. Look at all this. One, again, quick shot. And good save by Grant Mitchell as, again, covering up the rebound so there's no second opportunity.
Hopewell Valley had 6 skaters on the ice. Ian McQuarrie quickly headed to the bench before the face-off. Apgar will send it in off the pad of Kuzo and had a play. Face-off will come to his right with 9:10 left in the first period.
This is the kind of game we expected, Steve. Up and down, back and forth. First minute or two, a little bit of a jitters, especially on the West Essex side, as Hopewell was carrying the play, but now it's even.
Banks to the blue line, kept in there by John Devlin. Behind the net is Breginger, who had the winner in overtime in the semifinals. Back to the point, Kuzo deep in his crease, makes the pad save. The shot by Devlin may have been redirected in front.
Yeah, there was a lot of traffic in front. That puck was definitely changed course.
Devlin again uses his skate to keep that one in, but finally cleared to center ice by West Essex. Devlin again with the skate, comes right back in, top of the circle, and a stick save made by Kuzo. Right there to control the rebound is Jesse Makita. Delayed offside here against Hopewell Valley. They'll have to clear the zone. Eric Wolfer will start out for West Essex. Pass at center ice is intercepted by Randy Donovan. Donovan with a shot that goes wide to the blocker side.
That time Donovan had...
West Essex in white with a 1-0 lead. Hopewell Valley with some pressure here. Centering pass is blocked down by Eric Wolfer. Working behind the net, Gabe DeLisa trying to cycle here on the forecheck. Taken away by the Knights. And coming out of the zone is John Fox. Fox will get to the blue line and dump it in behind Mitchell. Karam's off the back of the net. Both teams looking for some control right here. Pitching in is Matt Trenk to keep it in the zone. Wrap around for Donovan. Donovan ahead for DeLisa. He had some trouble with it. And now Fox skates in, and Mitchell makes the initial save on the rebound. It goes wide.
Oh, he almost had that backhand. He had about 2 feet of an opening on the one side, but he just put it past that far post.
Good work at the point by Parenzine to keep it in, but now the Knights will make a partial change here. Parenzine from the red line will rifle it in, and it eludes Mitchell behind the net. Backhanded along the boards by Chris Daly. He finds Apgar and poked away from him nicely by Jack Boyd Diaz. Trent for Parenzine. Ahead for Beckler. Beckler trying to free Boyd Diaz. Mitchell setting it up behind the net for Scannella. Through center ice. Not much control right here for either side. Now, Breginger. His shot is deflected well wide by Parenzine. Centering pass, that's picked up by Travis Trent, and we've already seen how dangerous he can be, and now has some open ice in front of him. Trent swings wide to the left, lost control, and behind the net, it's Breginger.
Did you see how quickly Hopewell got 3 players on Trent to make sure he didn't do that again?
Probably not a bad idea, huh? West Essex in front, 1-0 in the Public Beach Championship from the Prudential Center. Just under 6 minutes left in the first period. And now some trouble in their zone for the Bulldogs. Here's Fox with a shot, blocker save made by Mitchell.
Good shot by Fox. He used the defenseman as a screen. Good blocker save by Grant Mitchell.
Zan Kemble will wrap it around high off the glass and into center ice where West Essex controls. Eric Wolfer going cross ice, looking for Fox in the middle out of his reach. Bulldogs back the other way, no icing on the play. Brian Martori, the first one to get to it. And behind the net, Andrew Siddall tries to center it, that's blocked down. Delayed offside again against the Bulldogs as they clear the zone.
Now people watching it are going to ask, why didn't the West Essex player pick up that puck as it was right at his feet? He was already committed to going off the ice. If he played that puck while the other guy was coming on the ice, it would have been too many men on the ice for West Essex, so he had to let it go.
Beckler, left circle, save made by Mitchell, pokes the rebound right back to Beckler. Wrapped around and into center ice, and falling down is Wolfer. No icing on the play. Brian Martori again battling here. Poked away from him, and now Eric Wolfer. Going cross ice, and it's offside as it just came out of the zone. Gabe DeLisa could not keep it in.
Oh, he tried. That wasn't off by much, but it was off by a little bit. Gabe DeLisa coming into tonight, 13 goals, as Paul Morrow in his 3rd season behind the bench for the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs.
Out of Pennington, New Jersey, the Colonial Valley Conference. As Pete mentioned in the open, first team from that league to make it to the state finals. Knocking that one down is Donovan. He'll flip it cross ice to the red line. Travis Trent will gather here for West Essex. Parenzine gains the red line and will slide it in. Back at the center point, Travis Trent leaves it for Trink. Now Parenzine closing in, fires, high shot. Mitchell makes the save, rebound, swept away in front. Back to the point, Trink. Trink will send one through and a pad save made by Mitchell.
Wow, Mitchell's earning his keep right now. 2 excellent saves, especially that second one.
1-0 West Essex in front, 3:40 to play first period. DeLisa out in front, coming from behind the net and nearly got that one by Kuzo. It's a couple times, Pete, they've come from behind the net and had a scoring opportunity.
They must like that wraparound. They must have seen something in some tape or some films earlier because they've done that 3 or 4 times tonight.
Breginger around the left side into the corner, putting the body into Travis Trent. 2-on-2 battle. Pinching in at the point is Devlin. Devlin fighting for control. Still working, finally taken away by Trent. Trent the other way, with his team making a change. Behind the goal line, centering pass, nobody there. Parada will fire one, not much on it as it went well wide. Chris Scanella being hounded by Trent.
How many times are you going to mention Travis Trent? He must be out here about 9 of the first 12, 13 minutes.
Well, I wanted to ask you, Pete, there is only one number 7 in white out there, correct?
Last I checked.
It seems like there's 2 or 3 of them. He is everywhere. Apgar will chop it in and then head to the bench. That will give Eric Wolfer some time here with 2:20 left in the first period. His Knights leading the Public B Championship game 1-0. Gabe DeLisa will swing around his net, start up the right side, bank it off the glass, and into center ice, where he connects with Michael Devaney. Devaney will dump it in. Gabe DeLisa giving chase with Wolfer. Wolfer lost it in front. Another pad save made off the backhander by Kyle Farina.
Dangerous play as the puck was skittered right in front of Kakuzo, but he was able to make the first save, and then the defenseman cleared the rebound.
Kuzo has now made 7 saves in the opening period. Here is a whistle. And the faceoff will come to Kuzo's left.
We take a look at Betchler. Watch some of this action a little earlier. Look at the giveaway. There's the backhand. Good save by Kuzo. He reaches for the rebound, can't quite get it, but his defenseman, Johnny on the spot, was able to get him out of trouble.
Follow your favorite high school teams and the stories behind them anytime. Just log on to msgvarsity.com. This puck is flipped over the glass, deflected, and the faceoff will come to the neutral zone with 1:34 left in the first period.
Matt Apgar, the junior, 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points this year, playing his heart out.
Chris Daly been quiet thus far, tried to get an offensive thrust going there. That was taken away. Parenzine gets it ahead to Shimaluski. David Shimaluski will send it down the ice. And it is icing against the Knights. 1:17 to play in the first period in this Public B Championship at Prudential Center.
So far the difference has been the double minor, the power play. The 1 power play goal has been the difference so far here in the first period. Other than that, play's been pretty even. Both sides have had some good scoring chances. Both goaltenders have come up big.
Daly will win the face-off here. Back to the point. Daly deflected that shot by Scanella, but it never got through.
Hopewell's been very good on faceoffs. They've won the last 4 in a row.
Dumped all the way down. Will not have enough to be an icing call with 1 minute left in the first period. Outlet pass to Matt Apgar. Apgar behind Breginger. West Essex will just clear it through the neutral zone. Chris Scanella looking for Daly. Daly will send it in. Kuzo with the stick save. Breginger into the corner to try and pick up the rebound.
Kuzo, nice job. Not only making the save, directing the rebound into the corner away from any attacking player.
Again, not enough for icing as Zan Kimball retreats. Nice little back pass for Scanella with 27 seconds left in the opening period. Hopewell Valley in the black, trailing 1-0. Off the skate of Farina to center ice, picked up by Daly with some steam. Daly to his right, looking back for Farina, and the centering pass out of the reach of Gabe DeLisa. Wes Beckler with 7 seconds left in the period. Has Trent with him. Shot, score! Beckler with 3.3 seconds to play in the first period makes it 2-0 West Essex.
What looked to be an innocent rush with just, as you mentioned, 7 seconds ago, a backhand shot beats Mitchell to give a 2-0 lead to West Essex. Here we see the play develop right from their own end. And innocent enough, just takes a quick wrist shot as time expires. You know, I think that puck might have hit off the defenseman's skate. And maybe we can see from this angle, it hit his stick. If you noticed, Mitchell was moving to his right. He got beat on the left, his short side. And wow, you never want to give up a goal in the last minute. That was in the last few seconds of the first period.
And a very big goal for the Knights of West Essex, who won this title back in 2004, and they take advantage of a full 2-minute 5-on-3 to get the game's first goal, and then Beckler with the tally just before the end of the first period, and after one at the Prudential Center in the Public B Championship, it is the number 8 seed West Essex Knights 2, the number 10 seed Hopewell Valley Bulldogs 0. You're watching High School Sports Showcase on MSG Varsity. Steve Degler, B. Caggiano back at Prudential Center in Newark. It is the Public B NJSIA Devils Championship game after one period. Number 8 seed West Essex leading number 10 seed Hopewell Valley by a score of 2-0. Here are the highlights from the first period. It was a full 2-minute 5-on-3 for the Knights, and it was John Fox with a backhander from the slot. Grant Mitchell makes the save, but on the rebound, Matt Trenk makes it 1-0.
And here, watch the play. There's the backhand. He deflects it the first time, but was smart enough and aware enough to tap home the rebound.
And then in the final 10 seconds of the first period, Wes Beckler picks up a loose puck, goes the other way, and is able to beat Mitchell with 3.3 left in the period to make it 2-0.
This is the one Grant Mitchell wish he had back. Puck was redirected, and Beckler put what appeared to be an innocent shot on goal, but with just 4 seconds to go, he scores his 11th of the season.
And here are the first period stats. 6 scoring chances for West Essex. Hopewell Valley did a good job on the faceoffs, and the only 2 penalties came at the same time to Hopewell Valley, and that 5-on-3 led to the game's first goal. It is 2-0 after 1 period of play. Mike Quick knows everything about high school sports, and he's taking your calls live on a Quick 60. Call in live at 516-224-6100, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. only on MSG Varsity. Second period about to begin. Teams are at full strength. West Essex in white moving from left to right. Hopewell Valley in black moving from right to left. And off the opening faceoff, Jack Boy Diaz tries to spin free at center ice and cannot. It's dumped in by the Bulldogs to the right of Mike Kuzo, who made 7 saves in that first period. Kuzo had a shutout over Madison in the semifinals, and nothing by him thus far. Daly tried to poke that loose puck free, and caroms over the glass out of play. The faceoff will come to the right of Mike Kuzo.
Kuzo, just a sophomore, coming into tonight's game, 10 shutouts. And I wonder what Paul Morrow told his squad in between periods after giving up that goal with just 4 seconds to go. How do you solve the question of Mike Kuzo?
Kuzo, good size between the pipes as well. Chris Scannella didn't have a shooting lane. He dumps it behind the net. 2-on-1 here. And winning that battle is the one, Kyle Farina. Back to the point, Devlin closing in, trying to keep the pressure on here. Wrap around by the Knights, and it gets through Scannella all the way down. Farina giving chase, being hounded by Travis Trent. Farina will take to the body. Now Daly pokes it free at center ice and trying to win the battle. Daly breaking in, shoots, and Kuzo makes the save. We'll have a penalty coming here against West Essex. And it'll be a power play opportunity for the Bulldogs as Chris Daly finally broke free, got a scoring chance and draws a penalty.
Well, Daly turned on the Jets as he went towards Mike Kuzo. We're going to see from behind. Watch the slash coming up by John Fox. Right there. There you see the two-hander over the top. That negated the scoring opportunity, and now for the first time this evening, Hopewell Valley will have a power play.
Eric Wolfer gets 2 minutes for slashing at 1:18 of the period. Palmero has been very happy with his power plays, and it's something we work on in every practice, and it's really been clicking as of late. They could use one right here, and that shot by Scannella gets deflected to the netting. The faceoff will stay in the West Essex zone.
Again, good job by West Essex. The defensemen are blocking a lot of shots. They're getting in the way. They're stopping the puck from even reaching Kuzo.
Battle for control of the faceoff. Matt Apgar has it, and they'll get the power play set up. Flipped in front, knocked down, still loose, and DeLisa gets it to Daly. Daly looking to the right point for Scannella off the blade of his stick. Paranzine has it, can't clear. Scannella able to keep it in with 1.5 minutes left on the man advantage. Swept away from DeLisa by Paranzine. Paranzine had an assist on the first goal. He's had a strong game thus far. Back pass along the boards, eludes Trent, kept in at the point. Daly, right side, Scannella fires one, rebound Apgar, and Kuzo makes a great save.
The first save is good. The second one was spectacular, as right on the doorstep was Matt Apgar as he tried to put home the first goal for Hopewell. But again, it's that sophomore, Mike Kuzo, standing big in the pipes. There's the first shot. Look at the second rebound shot from the left-handed shooter, Apgar. But again, Kuzo up to the task.
Really nice shot from the point by DeLisa. It was low and on net, but Kuzo had the answer. Midway through the power play, Daly dumps it to the left of Kuzo. Apgar will shovel it behind the net for DeLisa. DeLisa working with Daly. Back to the point, one-timer by Scannella is wide.
That almost got redirected in front. That was close.
DeLisa was on the doorstep, and he had an open net. Still 38 on the power play. Nice job by Trent. Intercepts the pass, starts the other way short-handed. Trent shoots one just wide of Mitchell, who was committing to his left.
Steve, we had the angle from up here where we sit. That puck went an inch wide of that far post.
20 seconds left on the man advantage. Here is Chris Daly. He'll wind and fire. That is blocked down by a diving John Fox.
Players are giving up their body now.
Trent gets it ahead to Fox with 8 seconds on the penalty. Fox just trying to kill some time here. Wolfer is out of the box, and we're back to five-a-side hockey. 2-0 West Essex in front in the Public B Championship game. Trent on the attack again. Shakes off the hit by Farina. Centering pass for Fox. Great save by Mitchell, and they tuck the rebound underneath their goaltender. Excellent opportunity as Trent set up Fox from point-blank range.
Oh, there you saw the playmaking ability of Travis Trent as he's made a great centering pass, but Grant Mitchell was able to smother the rebound. There's the pass to the slot. Quick wrist shot, first save. Again, puck loose, and Grant Mitchell has to jump on the puck for the whistle.
11:35 to play, middle stanza. Jack Boyd Diaz wins the draw against Michael Devaney. Swept away in front by John Devlin all the way down the ice. And this will be an icing against the Bulldogs. We should mention this championship game here at Prudential Center, Pete, that the ice is cut in both intermissions.
Both intermissions and in between games. The gentleman to your left, Mike Giapapa.
Mitchell will let this one go behind the net for Devlin. Devlin, a backhand pass for Gabe DeLisa. DeLisa gets it ahead to Farina, out there with Devaney, 2-on-2. Bouncing shot, and it gets through Kuzo and goes off the post, and Kuzo dives back to cover up.
Well, what do they say, Steve? You got to be a little bit lucky to be a little bit good. That was awful close. Mike Giapapa, he must be getting warm. He took off his lucky red jacket. Then you see it hanging on the banister in the back there. But that puck was so close to going in. That's because Kuzo made the save, but then it just inched wide of that post before he was able to hold on.
So nearly a break for Hopewell Valley, but they remain off the board here. It's 2-0 West Essex, 4 minutes into the second period in the Public B championship game. Randy Donovan will reverse. Picked up there by Breginger. Breginger rolls one down the ice. They'll play on here. No icing on this one. Wrapped around for Parada. It eludes him. John Devlin will keep it at the left point and then give chase. On the far side, Wes Beckler pokes it free to center ice, but there to cover it up was Breginger. Now Apgar with Daly trailing. Little drop pass, top of the circle, wrist shot, and a save with the blocker by Kuzo.
Boy, did he look calm on that one. Just simply stuck out the right arm, used that big 8-inch blocker to make the save.
Shots now 12-11 favor Hopewell Valley, but all 12 have been denied by Kuzo. Nice play by Farina at the blue line. The late offside here. West Essex able to clear the zone. Pass at center ice eludes Daly. Now Trent being hounded by Farina. Farina working very hard on the forecheck, but he was double teamed and lost it to Trenk. Trenk gains the red line, dumps it in to the left of Mitchell. And a change coming here for the Knights. That allows Scannella to skate to the blue line. Dump it ahead for Devaney. Devaney was caught in the zone, so they have to clear as Scannella wraps it around. Wolford gets it ahead to Justin Tedeyevsky. Tedeyevsky lost control, and now Daly tried to fish it free at the blue line, could not.
A little bit of a ragtime type pace right now as both teams getting to center ice but not able to penetrate or get any real concentrated offensive effort.
Dumped out of play over the glass. The faceoff will come back in the West Essex zone to the right of Mike Kuzo. West Essex out of North Caldwell, New Jersey. Looking for their second title. It's the third year under this format. Public A, Public B, non-public. And the third year the games have been played here at the beautiful Prudential Center in Newark.
This is a beautiful building, no doubt about it. And thanks to Jeff Vanderbeek for his hospitality.
Cleared away from in front of Mitchell. Makita wraps it around the boards. Jack Boy Diaz will send it right back behind the net. Tedeyevsky gets knocked down by Kimball, gets back up, centering pass, and a great save on Trent by Mitchell. That could have easily made it 3-0.
I don't know how Mitchell saw that shot. Trent was only about 15 feet out and let a quick wrist shot go.
And now Trent on the back check, lifts the stick of Apgar and starts the other way. He'll dump it and chase himself.
He's got speed, Trent.
That was a one-man forecheck right there, and he's still working in the offensive zone. We'll backhand that one deep for John Fox. Fox along the far boards. To the point, Makita. And his shot is blocked down. Nice play by Farina.
Again, players giving up their body. You know, this is the last game of the season.
Behind the net, Kimball. Kimball with good size, but could not control. Fox out in front with a backhand. Mitchell tight to the post, hanging on, looking for a whistle. The puck is still free, and it's bounced to center ice by Chris Daly. And now Farina putting the pressure on here, and it forces Kuzo to come off his line and clear it away.
Kuzo was a little hesitant. He should have come out a little quicker to do that. I was a little nervous for the kid.
Now the pressure from Gabe DeLisa. Farina working on the near side with DeLisa. Rolls in front, cleared away by Fox. Fox, nice outlet pass to Anthony Parada. His shot goes well wide. Rebound picked up by a flying Wes Beckler, who has one of the 2 goals for the Knights. Good forecheck by Fox. Fox centers one. That's deflected away by DeLisa. Nice job with the stick, but kept in by the Knights. Centering pass goes through Fox, back to the point. Trink, his shot is blocked down again by Farina. This one will go to center ice. The Knights will have to clear the zone.
Farina shaking his left hand as he opened up the palm of his hand and almost caught it, but actually blocked the shot. And there's no padding on the inside of the gloves. That hurt.
And Farina heading to the bench on a change right now. He was out there for a long time and has had a very strong game thus far. But his team is down 2-0 past the midway point of the second period. Play on right in front of the Hopewell Valley bench. 3-on-1, and the Bulldogs come out of there with it. Andrew Siddall sends it behind the net. Picking it up there is Martori. Pops out into the right circle for Muhlstein. His shot goes wide, and it's flipped to center ice by Tedejewski. And here is Trent again, cutting in on the right side. He hesitates, and it's poked away by Mitchell, and the rebound is deflected to the netting as Tedejewski closed in, but another sensational effort by Travis Trent.
Wow, what more can you ask from this kid? That was another great effort. Let's take a look at these last 2 chances. There's the first wrist shot. Oh, good pad save with the right leg. And then here's the individual effort. I thought there was going to be a hold here. Oh, he never quite got the shot off. The second shot was redeflected up over the cage.
Face-off goes through the point. Chase is on. Daly and Makita. Makita the first one there. Kept in by the Bulldogs momentarily, but it pops free to center ice. 5.5 minutes to play, second period. West Essex in white leading the Public B Championship 2-0 over the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs. Number 10 seed trailing the number 8 seed from a tough angle, sent through the crease by Breginger.
Kuzo played that well. He stayed deep in the net at that point and let the puck skip through him.
Apgar on a clearing pass that went off the back of West Essex. Anthony Parada got a shot toward the net, not much on it. Now Devlin back for Apgar. Apgar top of the circles, tries to slide one through. That's blocked down by Fox. Apgar retreats to center ice, comes up with it and dumps it in with the backhand to the right of Kuzo.
Hopewell Valley's going to have to pick up the pace here a little bit.
Got a penalty coming here, and a tripping call against Hopewell Valley will send West Essex to the power play with 4:33 to play in the second period.
Dejected Brian Mattori is going to get the trip right there as he uses the stick to take out the legs of the West Essex player. As you see, that's mental anguish, folks. He's not hurt. That's mental anguish. He's upset at himself for taking that penalty.
10:27 the time of the call. West Essex is 1 for 2 on the power play. The goal coming on a 5-on-3.
This is a very important kill for Hopewell Valley. They cannot go down 3-0 to West Essex.
Trent gets taken to the boards as they again sent 2 bodies at him, even shorthanded. Standing up at the blue line, Chris Scanella, and that allows a clear by the Bulldogs.
And maybe you could neutralize him at that point, maybe.
1:25 left on the power play.
Very deliberate breakout here by West Essex.
Paranzine to the red line, will carry into the zone, set up near the right circle. Back to the point for Wolfer. He goes cross ice for Trank. Trank with a shot, and Mitchell with the save, and there is no rebound.
And who was right on the doorstep but John Fox, who picked up an assist earlier in the game. He was looking for another one. Matt Trank, who scored earlier in the game this evening. There you see the quick wrist shot. Good save by Grant Mitchell as he uses his big body to corral the shot.
1:05 left on the man advantage. This one cleared all the way down on Kuzo. Kuzo will settle that puck for Eric Wolfer, and again they'll start on the man advantage. Pass misfires at center ice. John Devlin able to clear.
That first pass on a power play coming out of your zone is so important, and you see the disadvantage when you misfire it.
Trent will carry in, stick handling, centering pass is stolen away. Chris Daly, 1-on-3 shorthanded. 33 seconds left on the power play. Apgar with a blast from just inside the blue line, did not hit the net. Kept in shorthanded by Scannella. Good work on the penalty kill by Hopewell Valley.
Doing a very nice job here with the forecheck, not allowing West Essex to get out of the zone.
And Trent greeted by Matt Apgar. But Fox the other way, shoots it just wide to the long side. Rebound Wolf for a one-timer from the point. Pops out in front. Fox centering pass, chopped away by Daly. Penalty is over. The teams are back to full strength with 2.5 minutes to play in the second period.
I don't want to say West Essex is dominating here, but in the last 8 minutes, no shots on goal for Hopewell Valley.
Shots in the game are 14-12 for the Knights. Sent in front, and the shot by Beckler is deflected to the netting. The faceoff will come to the right of Grant Mitchell with 2:09 to play in the second period.
Beckler looking for his second of the evening as he spun around and let a shot go against Grant Mitchell. Just the junior, Wes Beckler, and with only 4 seconds to go, he has scored the last goal we've had so far in this first period.
2:09 left in the second period. West Essex wins the draw. Paranzine, no shooting lane, will send it behind the net. Randy Donovan for Hopewell Valley helps it along. West Essex has to retouch at the blue line. John Devlin in behind his own net. Devlin feathers one nicely for Andrew Siddall. Siddall will fire one high to the glass behind Kuzo. Hopewell Valley trying to get something going here offensively. There's a big hit by Siddall right at the Hopewell Valley bench.
Steve, although the hits have been very good so far this evening, what I'm really impressed is the fact that it's a very sportsmanlike game. You haven't seen any dirty play, any cheap shots, nothing at all. Both teams are conducting themselves very well.
Yeah, that is absolutely correct. There's been not a thing after a whistle.
When you consider what's on the line and the intensity and the emotion, the adrenaline that's flowing, both teams should be proud of themselves.
West Essex on the attack. Boyd Diaz backhands it behind the net, centering pass. Donovan there to intercept with less than a minute to play in the second period.
Donovan a little confused there as he almost spun the wrong way.
It's almost like he was expecting an offensive player to be there to challenge him, and he was all by himself.
Yes, he anticipated.
Farina flutters one in, and that's gloved down by Kuzo. He'll hang on for a face-off with just over 39 seconds to play in period number 2.
Well, Kuzo will take those shots all afternoon. That was an easy one. He's on his way to his 11th shutout. Watches the puck, comes just over the blue line. Quick wrist shot, just sticks out the left glove, nonchalant, and makes the save. And that's the first shot on goal for Hopewell Valley since the 10:23 mark of the second period.
So nearly 10 minutes without a shot. Trent goes down, pops right back up, and has the puck on his stick. It's like Velcro. Paranzine sends one through center ice. Mitchell out to play it, gives it away. Fox shoots it wide, and he had the whole net as his target.
Oh, I was watching Fox. He threw his head back in the air after he missed that open net. That's the kind of things you dream about. An open net, the goalie's out of the way, and you miss the shot.
Got a penalty coming up here against West Essex, and it's touched up by Trent with 1.3 to play in the period, so not a whole lot to work with now, but they'll have power play time in the third period as Fox will go for interference at 14:58.
Now with just 1.3 seconds to go, does Hopewell Valley pull their goaltender? The faceoff is down in front of Kuzo.
Sure could if you want to.
Exactly. You can't get the faceoff and put it down in 1.3, but they elect not to do that.
Off the draw, Daly couldn't get a whack at it, and that'll bring us to the end of the second period. No scoring in this one. West Essex maintaining its 2-0 lead, but Hopewell Valley will be on the power play. Nearly a full 2-minute power play as the third period gets underway. We are through 2 at Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey in the Public B Finals, and it is a 2-0 lead for West Essex over Hopewell Valley. We're back with more in a moment. You're watching High School Sports Showcase on MSG Varsity. Back at the Rock in Newark, second intermission in the Public B High School Championship presented by the New Jersey Devils and the NJSIAA. It is a 2-0 lead for West Essex, the number 8 seed, over the 10th seeded Hopewell Valley Bulldogs. No scoring in that second period, but Pete, certainly one of the exciting players we had the pleasure to watch through 30 minutes of hockey is West Essex Travis Trent.
Just a junior. He's searching for his 35th goal of the season, but this kid can do it all. Watch, quick wrist shot right there. Good leg save. Prevents him from putting the tally in. And then again, look at the effort here as he blows by the defenseman. Hooked a little bit. Didn't quite get the shot off, but again, a tremendous effort. He's been on. We've played 30 minutes, probably 20 of the 30.
Here are the numbers. Shots just about even. More scoring chances for West Essex. Hopewell Valley 0 for 1 in the power play, but will have one to start the third period, and the faceoffs are just about even after 2 periods of play. Well, Thursday right here at the Rock, all 6 of the finalists were invited here for a luncheon put on by the Devils and the coaches. Mike Giampapa for West Essex had a chance to introduce their captains, as did Paul Merrow for Hopewell Valley, and a chance to meet the media as well. The guest speaker was Devils CEO, President, and General Manager Lou Lamorello, who had a very great message for the youngsters here. Really just a great time had by all and a well-done production by the New Jersey Devils.
Lou Lamorello every year does a tremendous job inspiring these kids. I can remember the first one I went to when they first did this back at the Meadowlands. His comment was, don't give up the puck when you can't do anything else with it. Give it up when someone else can do something more with it. And that resonated with me and stuck with me to this day.
And his main topic on Thursday was talking about the new HBO documentary on Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. He went to basketball for his analogy this time, and it was very good.
And I'll tell you something about Lou Lamorello. He's a baseball man. When he was up in Providence, he was the baseball coach.
Play is on here in the third period. Hopewell Valley in black does have a power play, still 1:47 left on it. So West Essex looking for an early kill here in the third period to keep the 2-0 lead. Bulldogs have it set up. Back to the point. Breginger. Shot gets deflected. Daly in front, and Kuzo very quietly makes the save. Rebound cleared out to the blue line. Breginger plays it for Scannella. Scannella to the far corner. Coming out of there with it is DeLisa. DeLisa being checked by Parenzi. Scannella will keep it at the point. He'll change places with Breginger. Breginger on goal. Save made by Kuzo. DeLisa right there, but couldn't get to the rebound. It's tied up for a faceoff.
When you take shots like that from the point, when Breginger takes that shot, has to shoot a little harder. Take a look at somebody's action a little earlier. There's the shot, and ooh, I think Kuzo got a piece of it, but the puck was on its edge. He didn't quite get all of it. This is a wrist shot. He's looking for a deflection. When he takes that shot from 50 feet out like that, low on the ice, he's looking for some help in front.
Left pad saved by Kuzo on Scannella. Still a minute left on the power play. Scannella again fires. That was going wide, but it's gloved down by Kuzo, and the faceoff will come to his left.
And Mac Apgar was right there in front. He tried to redirect that. He stuck his stick out as he was trying to deflect the puck in, but again, I was very proud of his goaltenders. He made a great save. Notice how he throws out that right arm and that right blocker and deflects the puck away from the goal. But Matt Trenk, who scored earlier in the first period, is in the box for 2 minutes and another opportunity for Hopewell.
Well, you mentioned the 10-minute mark, Pete. Is this a must score on the power play right now?
It's getting close. There's 12 minutes on the board.
Breginger passed up the shot for Apgar. Center point, Breginger, one-timer, deflected twice, and it ends up going wide. Scannella, back pass for Daly. He'll send it deeper for DeLisa. Back to the point, Scannella. Left to right, Breginger. Breginger hounded by Fox and forces the clear to center ice. Good play by John Fox.
Just to get that puck out of the zone, forces Hopewell to regroup and start again.
DeLisa will gain the zone. Drop pass for Daly. Daly fires, goes wide. Back to the point, Breginger. Gets this one by Fox, not much on it. DeLisa will send it for Apgar. Apgar sets up behind the net. Back to the point, Scannella. Right side, Breginger. In front for Apgar, couldn't control it the first time, took a swipe the second time, and then runs over Eric Wolfer. But breaking out the other way is Trent with 53 seconds left on the penalty kill. He will just simply reverse and kill some more time.
We saw him do it in the previous penalty kill. What a smart player.
That clearing attempt is knocked down at center ice by Scannella. Cleared, however, by West Essex. And now the Bulldogs will have to wait for Devaney to clear the zone. It's dumped in off the back of the net. Max Daly in there along with Devaney working 2-on-1 against Wolfer. Wolfer wins the battle but can't clear. Scannella knocks it down, fires, saved by Kuzo. Stick free in front. That belongs to a defenseman, I believe. Bodies flying everywhere. Now Devaney backhander, Kuzo makes the catch. It was the stick of Eric Wolfer. So one of the defensemen was out a stick and they still get the face-off. Great job by Kuzo.
Wow, this is just some opportunity. Watch these saves, one after the other. There, uses the big gauntlet. Backhand shot in front, he smothers it. Again, using the pads. Didn't know where that one was. Look at this one. Hits him in the knee. This kid's been all over the ice tonight, preserving that shutout.
He had 21 saves and blanking Madison 2-0 in the semifinals. He stopped 16 so far today. Penalty is over, 5-a-side hockey. Here is Trent again. Will wrap it in behind Mitchell.
This is something, though, that Hopewell has to do.
Mitchell lost it, and Fox had a scoring opportunity but could not cash in.
In the 4 minutes of power play, only 3 shots on goal for Hopewell Valley. They have to fire the puck more.
Here is Max Daly. Back to the point. Kemble will send it behind the net. Cleared to center ice, and it's Trent with a 2-on-2, working with Trenk. In front, Trenk taken down by Farina. There'll be a penalty, and West Essex will be on the power play with 9.5 minutes to go.
Sometimes there are bad penalties to take, and sometimes there are good penalties to take. That time, Kyle Farina, if he did not hook his man right there, the pass would have been perfect on his stick and a good scoring opportunity. Watch Trent as he throws it across. Nice little tug by Farina as he just hooked the stick around the body of his opponent, and for that he'll sit 2 minutes.
Hooking call comes at 5:28 of the third period, and now West Essex can almost seal it with a power play goal here.
I would say so, Steve.
The way Kuzo's played in the net. A little trouble at the blue line, but it's kept in. Fox looking to center it to Trent. That was blocked away, but Fox stays with it behind the net. On the right boards, it is Trent. Back to the point. Wolfer with a shot that goes wide. Parenzine will keep it in at the left point. Fox along the goal line. Flips a backhander. Mitchell tight to the post, made the save.
Ooh, that was close, though, because he was a little bit of an open between the back of his leg and the post, but Mitchell quickly moved to his right to smother that shot.
John Devlin tried to clear it along with Daly. They could not the first time. Now Apgar looking for Daly. Has him in the offensive zone. Daly shot. Glove saved by Kuzo. Daly shorthanded. Back to the point. Breginger. Behind the net, it is Wolfer for West Essex. Ahead to Travis Trent. Midway through the power play for the Knights, they lead 2-0. Shot right on, and Mitchell makes the save, face-off with 8:29 to play.
Travis Trent looking for his 35th of the season. Again, penalty kill, power play. This kid is all over the ice, taking a well-deserved rest at this point. And Grant Mitchell, the junior, comes into tonight 17 wins, 3 losses, 2 ties, but his goals against average of 1.71 is going to creep up just a little bit. And taking the faceoff for West Essex, Fox was 5 of 7 and now 6 of 8 on the draw.
And Apgar is in the box for 2 minutes. So it's a 2-man advantage right now for West Essex.
Must have happened behind the play, Steve.
2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. So it's a 5-on-3 for another 35 seconds. Fox in front, Trenk, right side, one-timer, saved the first time, second one blocked, both shots by Beckler, and finally cleared down by the Bulldogs.
And Beckler, a left-handed shot on the right side, let both of those shots go with hard slap shots.
Still a 5-on-3 for another 15 seconds. And then another minute plus of 5-on-4 for West Essex, hanging on to this 2-0 lead as we approach the midway point of the 3rd period.
West Essex does not have to score. They just have to play good defense. So even if they just keep ragging the puck, it'll be well in their favor.
Penalty to Farina is over. It's 5-on-4 right now for another minute. Trenk gets around a couple of defenders to Trent. His centering pass is blocked behind the net, and then a big check by Matt Trenk. Trent flips it to the left circle. Fox couldn't get there, and it's cleared down by the Bulldogs.
Notice how West Essex, Parazzini was way back playing defense. Even though his team was on a power play, he was back by his own blue line.
Here's Trent, gets around the defense, skates in all alone, slams in the brakes and scores! Travis Trent, his 35th of the year, makes it 3-0 Knights.
There are pretty goals and then there are beautiful goals, and that was a beautiful goal as you saw him turn the Jets on as he scampered past the defenseman. And then what I want you to watch is how he let the left glove go. Watch, he's gonna get hooked there. He lets go with the left hand, then grabs it again before making the shot. That's just an outstanding move. He was slightly hooked, so he left his left hand off the stick, recaptured it, watch him over the top. Not much room between the left pad of Mitchell and the post, but it snuck in that little 3-inch hole.
On the power play for Trent, his 35th of the season to make it 3-0, and Hopewell Valley will take a timeout with just 6:52 left and now down by 3 goals.
And Trent's getting his left arm taped up. He might have taken a little bit of a slash on that play, why he let go of the stick with his left hand. There you see the faithful of the West Essex Knights as they are now leading by 3 with a hair under 7 minutes remaining in the 3rd period.
But one of the interesting side notes for West Essex is the head coach, Mike Giampapa, in his 15th year, has known a lot of these guys like Trent, Parazzini, and Fox since they were kids.
Yeah, he's had a few of them in his classes since they've been in 3rd and 4th grade, all the way up. Now he gets to see the fruition of all the effort, not only as hockey players, but as men as well. Now you talk about Mike, he was a graduate of 1971 of West Essex, where he was an all-state player in both soccer and hockey.
Tara Petrolino gives you all access to all things high school on the next High School Journal, our weekly news magazine. Catch High School Journal Tuesdays at 6 p.m. only on MSG Varsity. In fact, Mike Giampapa was telling us that Travis Trent's family lived 3 doors away from Mike Giampapa.
He has seen that young fella grow up.
Said he was outside all the time, working on his skills. It's an offside call against the Bulldogs.
We have just about 6.5 minutes remaining. Hopewell Valley only has 3 shots on goal so far here in the 3rd period. They have to muster up a little more of an offensive effort.
This will slide in on Kuzo with Reginger closing hard. Kuzo covers up. He doesn't seem to fluster real easily back there. He's real calm and quiet.
He's not flashy, he's not fancy, he does the job and he does it well. And the biggest thing about this kid, he's only a sophomore. He's going to be here 2 more years.
West Essex wins the face-off. Anthony Parada will slide it in to the right of Mitchell. Tom Parenzine got the lone assist on Trent's goal, so Parenzine has a 2-point day, assisting on the first and third goals for the Knights, who are just over 6 minutes away from a state title in Public B.
Now I would expect West Essex just to get over the red line and dump it in, take some time off the clock.
This will be an icing against the Bulldogs, and the face-off will come back in their zone with 5:54 to play. Follow your favorite high school teams and the stories behind them anytime. Just log on to msgvarsity.com. Let's see if Hopewell Valley starts to take some chances here. We need goals, down 3. Haven't scored all day, and it's getting late.
Getting very late, and they have not been able to solve the question of Mike Kuzo yet. So if anything, you have any tricks up their sleeve, anything left in the tank, now's the time to use it.
5.5 minutes to play. Kuzo has saved all 16 shots coming his way. Looking for his second straight shutout. What a way it would be to win a state title. Shutout wins in the semis and the finals.
Absolutely, and you say 16 shots, at least 6 or 8 of those were very difficult saves.
Parenzine from his own blue line, looking to go forward to Beckler. Goes right back to Parenzine. Center ice, John Devlin shakes off a couple of defensemen. And then Breginger tried to bring it to the inside, could not. John Fox back the other way, stick check by Breginger. And now Daly. Apgar and Breginger, 3-on-2, and a big shot by Daly and a save made by Kuzo.
Boy, that was ticketed for the far corner, and Kuzo made a great save.
Now Wes Beckler is down for West Essex, slowly getting to his feet, heading back to the bench, as he took a big hit on the far side after getting rid of the puck.
Oh, he sure did. I heard that from up here.
Breginger will wrap it in behind Kuzo with 4:20 left. Defense pairing getting out there just in time in that change for Hopewell Valley.
Hopewell Valley feeling a little frustrated now, starting to take a few liberties. The last 2 or 3 hits by Hopewell Valley were borderline penalties or not.
Farina deflects that one wide. Back to the point, it gets through McQuarrie, and retreating is Chris Scanella with 3:50 left. Stolen away by Trent. Going to work again, tries to slide one in front, out of the reach of Jack Boyd Diaz.
Well, we talk about Travis Trent and his goal-scoring abilities. He also has 37 assists this year. He knows how to set up his teammates.
He is only a junior as well. Farina goes down in collision with Petievsky. 3:20 left for West Essex to claim the Public B title. Siddall gets there first for Hopewell Valley, but it's poked away from him by Matt Trenk and cleared to center ice. Near break the other way for the Knights, they could not control, and now Zan Kemble skates in. Siddall back to Kemble, that couldn't connect, and now Kemble will go off for tripping as he takes John Fox down. Delayed call here against Hopewell Valley. And now Kuzo will head to his bench for the extra attacker with 2:40 left in the game. Fox ahead to Trent. Trent 2-on-1 for Beckler. Beckler couldn't get a shot away, and it's finally touched up, and I believe we're going to have a second penalty on Hopewell Valley after the whistle, and they both might be on Kemble.
It could be, because that second hit was awful hard. And again, West Essex, all they have to do is just maintain their cool. And it's going to be a trip, and then our other official, David Brown, has him for a second one, I believe.
Contact to the head will be the second call.
That can't make Coach Paul Murrow very happy, but he does have to be proud of his team. Murrow, back in '06, was coaching Princeton High School, where they won the Colonial Valley Conference. And this year, excuse me, back in '08, the coach Paul Murrow was also leading Hopewell to the '08 championship of the Colonial Valley Conference.
It is a double minor for Zan Kimball at 12:31. 2 minutes for tripping, 2 minutes for contact to the head. So it is a power play the rest of the way for West Essex, unless they cash in a couple here. They already lead 3-0.
You know, it's amazing. Shots on goal are almost even, 17-18. But the play and the, I guess, the finishing touch of West Essex has really been the difference.
And now if you're the Knights, just don't make any mistakes here and give any life to Hopewell Valley. You've got the power play for the remainder of the game. That goes off the skate of Scanella into the bench. Face-off will be in the Hopewell Valley zone.
Mike Giapapa congratulating his team. And I tell you what, there's going to be some other people celebrating back in West Essex area. Some notable alumni for West Essex. David Chase, the writer of The Sopranos, along with Joe Piscopo, former Saturday Night Live comedian.
One of
who
the
still
best.
lives in the area.
One of the best ever on that show. He was absolutely hilarious.
Oh, I love this Frank Sinatra.
Very good Frank Sinatra, no doubt. Minute and a half to play for West Essex before that celebration can begin. Travis Trent has scored one of the goals. Matt Trink and Wes Beckler have the others. It was 2-0 after one. And then Trent with the big insurance goal here in the third period.
West Essex taking their time, knowing they do not have to force the play. The clock is their friend.
And really, that's one of the nice things you've seen from this team the whole game, Pete, especially with a guy like Trent who has so much skill. He really doesn't force things.
No, he doesn't. And he picks his opportunities. He has jets on his skates, but he doesn't power them all the time. When he thinks he has a break, when he thinks he can beat the defenseman cleanly, then he turns it on, and we saw what he can do tonight.
He's playing some keep away right now, but a giveaway for Scanella, and he fires wide, shorthanded, a little high of the cage.
Oh, that's not what West Essex wants to do right now. They want to help Kuzo keep that shutout.
34 seconds to play. Fox will just send it back to his own blue line for Beckler. Now Trent, again, just fishing for control. He'll be taken off here as a tripping call with 20 seconds left in the game.
Well, just another way to get your name on the score sheet. Sometimes it's for goals, sometimes it's for penalties. Travis Trent is now going to add his name to the list on the penalty side as he'll sit with just 20 seconds to go.
So it's four-a-side hockey for the last 20 seconds.
Again, everything, just the celebration is remaining as a strong, hard-earned victory for West Essex this afternoon. And one of the teams are taking their timeout. It's going to be West Essex.
Timeout with 20.1 seconds to play. Mike Giapapa in his 15th season. His team won the Public B title in 2004.
The Guinness Cup champs this year with an 8-0 victory over Nutley. And I tell you a little secret, I don't want to say how old I am, but I played high school against Mike Giapapa.
Well, Mike doesn't look that old.
Oh, good. I'm glad you said that.
He needs to become a little more animated with his team.
Absolutely. And like I said, it's the first time he's taken off that red jacket. 78 state champs, 2004 public state champs, and just a tremendous effort as he roots his team on. There you see some of the faithful celebrating in the stands here at the Rock.
And now they'll close out the final 20 seconds, and your former foe is going to collect some more hardware, Pete.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
We'll count it down here at the Rock, and West Essex is the Public B champs for 2010, beating Hopewell Valley by a score of 3-0. Well, congratulations to the Knights of West Essex winning the Public B Championship with a 3-0 victory over Hopewell Valley. And look at the guy between the pipes. He's always so important. And Mike Kuzo today makes 17 saves and posting his second consecutive playoff shutout.
There's nothing better than winning a championship. There's nothing better than the guys you spend practice with, the guys you eat lunch with, the guys you hang out at night with. And when you come together and you win a championship, there's nothing like it. They will remember this for the rest of their lives. And congratulations to Hopewell Valley, the Bulldogs, getting here for the first time. They will finish their season at 18-6-2, but it's West Essex with the championship trophy, 20th win of the year against 6 losses and 3 ties. Mike Giampapa and the Knights have won the Public B title in 2010 here at the Prudential Center. So there is the celebration ongoing for the Knights. They win it 3-0. Stay with us. We'll come back with our post-game from the Prudential Center in Newark in just a moment. You're watching High School Sports Showcase on MSG Varsity. Steve Degler, Pete Caggiano back at Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, where the NJSIAA Devils Public B Championship game goes to the 8th-seeded West Essex Knights as they beat the 10th-seed Hopewell Valley Bulldogs by a score of 3-0 to win the title for the first time since the 2004 season. 2 goals in the first, 1 goal in the third, and Mike Kuzo makes 17 saves for his second consecutive shutout as they will celebrate the North Caldwell taking home the Public B Championship. And the Knights head coach Mike Giampapa in his 15th season is joining us in the postgame. Coach, congratulations on a well-played game by your team today.
Thank you so much. We're very elated. We started out back in November the 15th with 3 goals, 1 for the league, 1 for the McGinnis Cup, and 1 for the state championship, and our prayers were answered.
Mike, this is Pete Caggiano. Quick question for you. You took off your red lucky jacket in the middle of the game. What happened? Yeah,
I was getting too hot. I'm starting to sweat, and I just felt the moment was right to take it off and you know, do our thing, and we just stayed to our game plan, and the jacket didn't bother me from coming off.
Now, you've had some success as a player years ago, as a coach, the 2004 championship. How does this one compare?
This one is just as special as the 2004. The only difference is when my son was playing with me, it was really, really an unbelievable experience to have those young guys playing with me. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about this team and how great they've been through all of the ups and downs, and how hard they worked, how focused they were, how concentrated they were. And we put it together 3 periods today in the last 2 games, 2 shutouts. I'm really, really proud of them.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations. Enjoy this.
Thank you so much.
3-0 West Essex with the win. Here is a look at the stats. Shots were 18-17 favor West Essex. And just a very closely played game. West Essex took advantage of its opportunities.
And something West Essex did in the 3rd period is the 4-minute power play by the Bulldogs. They had 3 shots on goal. For the remaining 10 minutes in the 3rd period, 1 shot.
And the guy who posted his second straight shutout is sophomore goaltender Mike Kuzo. Had 21 saves in the semifinal win, 17 today. Mike, congratulations. How good was the defense in front of you today?
Defense was absolutely outstanding. They've been for the entire playoffs and throughout the season. I give them a lot of credit for shutouts that I've had this season, and this one especially.
What was the biggest challenge for you personally today? Not just to get the shutout, but to win this game?
Just, I guess, nerves. Everybody trying to stay calm and stuff, trying to stay relaxed, convince yourself it's just another game, and hopefully make the big saves. My defense and offense was able to score goals, so it gave us a huge boost and got the win.
Mike, how do you account for the fact that you have 12 wins this year, 11 of them shutouts?
Oh, well, not all of them are mine. Some of them are due to our other goalie, Tucker. He gets just as much credit for these for this season as I do, I think, because we've been alternating games, and we just play whenever the coach wants us to play. And you know.
When you look at how young this team is, you being a sophomore, Travis Trent just a junior, what does that say for you guys now next year? Not to put the bullseye and the pressure on you, but can you guys get even better?
I think if enough kids move up, other kids start stepping up their game, we'll be real good next year. I'm very confident.
Mike, congratulations. Shutout win, state champs, and congratulations once again to you. Great game today.
Thank you.
Mike Kuzo, the goaltender with 17 saves and getting the shutout win here today. West Essex, the Public Beat champs in New Jersey in 2010. 2 goals in the first, added an insurance tally in the third, and the strong goaltending of Kuzo leads them to the title. For Pete Caggiano, our entire crew, Steve Degler saying so long from Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. The final score in the Public Beat Championship game, it was West Essex 3, Hopewell Valley nothing. Thank you for watching High School Sports Showcase on MSG Varsity.